next, Jacksonville and New England face off for the 13th time, with 5 of those meetings coming in the playoffs. The Patriots lead the series 11-2, and they go for number 12 on EA Sports.
From the area known as Patriot Place, EA Sports set for football at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off. The Jaguars have Josh Lambo out there to get us started, and we are underway in Foxborough. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So here come the Patriots now on offense. They'll be led by the Heisman finalist from a season ago, the rookie from Alabama, Mac Jones.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. A look at the numbers for Harrison last week's game. 11 carries, 61 yards, and a touchdown.
And when you measure numbers for the guys that carry the football, it's not just the yardage. How many times do they ring the bell? How many times they get into the end zone? And now that he has 15 for the year, everyone gets to celebrate, starting with his offensive line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Jones gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And he'll go down. In space, pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. This is Smith with a grab. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They will run with White out of the shotgun. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Harris. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Damian Harris with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Rosas good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it was Damian Harris who finished things off with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So here are the Jags now set to get their first drive. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in April, the rookie from Clemson, Trevor Lawrence.
And I'll bet right now just one thought in his mind.
Win the game. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions.
No,
right?
2 touchdown passes last week.
2 touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
Lawrence's throw into the hands of the receiver, Chenault. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's Lawrence to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Patriots have it. He let one slip away last week as well, so now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out of practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a 2-hand monster.
And we looked at each other. 2-hand. Oh, I get it. 2-hand monster. Both hands on the football, taking care of it, putting it away so the ball doesn't get dropped.
2nd and 5 now. Jones. This is White on the screen. Touchdown, Patriots. James White, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Pats are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that'll make the score 14-0. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. After the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. To return, here's Agnew. And he returns this to the 22. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Lawrence. Sets up the screen to Robinson. Robinson, a first down and then some, as they finally wrangle him in at the 48.
Come on, fellas.
Now we'll look at Smith. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards that time. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. They're connecting here with DJ Shark. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, to me, there was no question about the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But he'll get away with it and get another shot on 3rd down.
Lawrence going to throw again. Able to complete this to Chenault. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And he'll be brought down shy of the first marker at the 11. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And Lambeau will put this one through, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
with a first down as they begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
From the 27th, Jones is going to fire one deep over the middle. It got his man complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he's got his target, Harris. Touchdown! Damian Harris, his second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead. Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. To return, here's Agnew. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy. It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board. 3 points is 3 points. And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Lawrence will throw. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. 21-3 is your score after 1. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it? It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Throwing, Jones. He's got his man. It's White. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down. Off the play fake. And this one complete to Smith. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Looking to throw. Jones. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 2nd down at 4. They hand this off to Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Damian Harris on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Patriots are able to add on to their first-half lead. Rosas good with the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now a throw here to his running back. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now Lawrence to Chenault on the slant. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. Lawrence finds the open target, Arnold. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down. Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. And his pass incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete.
With the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And they're back within 3 scores as it's now a 22-point game. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might the... And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Damian Harris on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And a rout is on here in this first half.
The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs. And that one certainly fell into the latter category. And that deserves a couple exclamation points.
And they've had little to no success stopping him on the ground all game long because that's his 3rd touchdown of the game. And by far, the best. Rely on him, and the defense knew they needed to slow him down, yet he
now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. Second down and 8. So, Charles, here we are, Week 17. Both of these teams playing their 16th game of the regular season. And obviously for decades, that was the full season. But as we all know, a little strange, still one more game to go next week.
Yeah, Brandon, I think we're both interested to see how things play out next week because we know their division titles and wild card spots up for grabs. So those teams, no doubt, they'll be all in. But how would you like to go in front of a team that's 3-13 and say, okay, guys, one more time, let's go get them. If we win, it benefits someone else.
Looking end zone for Jones. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Damian Harris of the Patriot offense ready to take over again. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. Now Jones. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 21. A very solid gain of 27. On first down, Harris. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 120 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Over the middle to Smith. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Forced out to his left. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll look to throw again. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Rosas' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for... And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Taken at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that we're back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot. Pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out and take pride in your work and try and put something together here in the second half.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. And this will be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
That's got to be caught. It's Chenault. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. But to throw again is Lawrence. This complete to Jones. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. They'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Complete. Smith has it. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the give, this is Harris. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 137 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. A give to Harris. And he's got this down to the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Off-play action. Jones. Out right to Bourne. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big 3rd quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. This is Harris. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Damian Harris with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Patriots are pouring it on. Rosas good with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. To return, here's Agnew. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Jaguars getting set to go. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Here's Lawrence. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man. And you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He'll let it fly for Austin. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. 2nd and 10 now. It's Lawrence. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. To throw. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left. And this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Afternoon as he continues to put a hurt on this defense. They run with Harris. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a 1st. Back to throw. Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Rosas' kick is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So tack on 3 more, though it's just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner. But at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about that. You just want to possess the football for a while and drain the clock. If you can get 3 out of it, that's great, too.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who could make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up fourth down. Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Harris. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. They run with Harris. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they got themselves a 1st down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. My goodness, 235 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. On the ground, it's Harris. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Again, it's Harris. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriots score. Damian Harris, his 21st. Like they're going to get back in the... As they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that will extend this big lead. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was Damian Harris who finished things off with a touchdown run. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Now Lawrence to throw. And a dump off here to Robinson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Here's Lawrence to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Lawrence going to throw again. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
4th down. Here's Lawrence. Able to complete this to Shenault. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Now Lawrence on 1st down. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Dante Hightower in there to drop him for a loss on the play. Now Lawrence. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's Arnold. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Lawrence will throw. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback. But, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there. Got it done. It'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, I
think about being blown out, and no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from their first one and blew out the Seahawks. And
he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. On a handoff, it's White. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And his first throw here is incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And that will be incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard.